So this is a brain fart of mine. I call them brain farts when I kind of have an idea and then it goes off on a wild tangent. So I had a few people ask me for a tutorial for it. So I'm going to kind of take you through the steps and I'll show a little bit about how it evolved and how I did it so you can do it too. So I wanted to try to do like a comic booky type, like bam kind of situation going on. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to show you how many slides did it take for me to get to the video that you saw in the beginning, or either on Facebook or in the Canva design group? Um, it was 35. So, and the end was a little animation that's art in Canva and it's free to use. So this is how many pages that it looks like and how it took to get there. Um, we'll put in like I can just add the first page on this one. So I'll just add the first page on there. So what I did, if y'all can see here, is all I did was use triangles. So I used a triangle and a circle. So since we're reusing this one, I am going to go and I'm going to go in a position since it's so big. I am going into layers. I'm going to click this and I'm going to ungroup it for us. I'm not really going to go into like completely remaking this because, like I said, it's 30 some pages worth of stuff. And yeah, so each one is two separate triangles. So if I just take this little one right here, let's see if I can take these two. We'll just take these two, we'll group them together. We'll do, hold on, we'll do I know something. We'll do a Control C on those, and then we'll put it over on this page, and we'll do a Control V on that. So, like, here's two of mine. So, if we take these apart to see how they're made, what I did, let's go and ungroup these. So, I'm going to show you that they're just two on top of each other. So, if you see later on, if you see over here, what I did after I made the initial starburst, what I did was like, let's take and put these in between all the other ones, like so, and fill those in. So that's how the second page evolved. So the way, if you want to see my gradients, let's go into our colors to see how I use my gradients for this. So my gradient for this one, we'll go into your colors, and so my gradient for this one was a grayish, a pink, and a white. And I used the horizontal for that. Yes, horizontal, right? Verticals up and down, horizontal like the sunrise. Okay, horizontal for that one. Even though this this one looks like it's vertical, but you got to, it's just the way the thing is. So, and for this one with the tip, I wanted the tip and I wanted the colors going up. So for this one, we'll go and look at the colors on this one. Let's go and look at the colors on this one, and we'll add the color so we can see it. So that one was a black, a white, a pink, and a black. And it's in the second one right here. So that's how that one shows. See, that's horizontal. So the first one was vertical. Excuse me, I did that wrong. But I'm only human. I make mistakes. And as you can see, horizontal, vertical, I get confused. But, and those are how I created those two different types of rectangles. And as you can see, you can make them smaller, you can make it bigger, you can do whatever you want. How, if you want to make less, like if you want to just make a design that had just like four of them in here, like making like a little cross or something. The other thing I did, because if you see in my original, what I did here is I've got like a circle here. What I did, because I wanted my tips to kind of have a hit the center, and I wanted a guide for it. So when I made a guide, I just put a colored circle in the center. I made it a different color than what I was using, like maybe a blue or something. So what I wanted to do is make sure when I made my circle that when I was lining everything up, that my tips hit that circle. So that's a tip for me of how I did it. Now, if you want to personally, you can use the tips yourself and have them all touch. That is a design that thing for, if you want to do it that way, That is a personal thing that's up to you. And you can have more than these if you want to. So that's how I initially made this part of it. So let's go and check out the next part of the video. So we're going to put this here. We're going to get rid of these two. Now that I've told you how to make those. And these are just lining them up how you want to, cross, cross, and then two in the center here. And these, like I showed you, these are double layered. There's two triangles inside of each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into my projects and we're going to pull this back up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the full one. So what I did on this part of the video, hold on, come here. All right. Now, what I did for this part of the video, let's delete this one. So what I did for this part of the video is, why is that showing them all right here like that? This is the page I keep hitting. Oh, because I did the spin. Okay, I see it, because I did the spin. So, all right. So I see why it's doing what it's doing now. Oh, no. Okay. Now it wants to do it. Thank you, Canva, for, working with me. So I'm going to ungroup all of this design. So this is for the spin around. So what we're doing is we're getting it to spin around. So if you want to do the first one spinning around, just put it on rotate. So I'm going to show you how to do the middle spin around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in a position and see all the ones. We're going to do the ones with the black tips because they're easier to see. So I'm going to push this one. Oh, see, the other one's still grouped. So what you want to do is have both of them grouped together. So you want the ones that are tipped grouped together, and you want the ones that are that are solid at it grouped together. See, I'm still exploring. Like I said, I've only done this once, so we're kind of doing it together again. So I'm going to click that one and see it's highlighted purple. Hit your control, hit click, 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 and click. So all the ones that are the same design, group them together. And now they're grouped together. And then the other ones, which are these right here, they're already grouped together. So now when you want to go to animate them, hold on, getting a little crazy here. All right, let's do this one. So when I go to animate this one, I'm going to come down here to my motion effects, and I'm going to hit this rotate right here. And that'll rotate them around in a circle for you. And your length is how long it'll rotate, and you can go. I don't have Pro, so I can't make it go backwards, because what I really wanted to do was I wanted to have the ones with the silver tips go in this direction, and the one with the pink tips go in the opposite direction. So if you have Pro, let me know how that works out, because I really would like to see that. And if you're on Facebook or on my Facebook, please, 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 please send it to me, because I really want to see how that works out for you, because I really wanted to try one of them going one way and one going the other way. That's really what I wanted to do. But it's all in the new motion effects. It's just the rotate button. And if you wanted to go completely around and stop kind of the same thing, you're going to have to work on your timing, because if you shorten it up, it's just going to stop wherever it is in the rotation. So it can stop in an oddball spot. See, like it stops in an oddball spot. It looks weird. So you'll just have to keep moving your timer out till it stops where it wants to. And if you need it to go faster, what I would do then is download it and then re-upload it, and then change the speed on the whole video if you need it shorter. So the next thing, we're going to remove all the animations and go back, was where they were appearing and coming around. So what I did with that, so what we need to do with that is we need to ungroup all of this stuff. So let's go into a position to make it easier. We need to ungroup. We need to ungroup. And then what you need to do is you need to go and highlight everything like so, not group it. You're going to go up here and hit your transparency and go take it down to 0. So that's what you're going to do next. Now everything has disappeared, but it's still all here, right? So the easiest way I found is sort of kind of start doing this. Some of it you can hit easy, but some of them the boxes overlap each other, so it makes it a little bit harder. So I go into position, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to find the one that I need. So we're starting at the top. So I want to find the very top one, which is right here. I'm going to click on that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my transparency up to 100. And then I am going to duplicate the page. Then I'm going to come over here again, get my position, and I'm going to find the one. Why are you being weird? Why are you being weird? Why does everything look like it's behind it? There it goes. Weirdness. Canva weirdness. It happens though. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to go there and I am going to click the next one. Actually, this is not the next one. You know why that's not the next one? Because we have all of those. Oh, it's right here. So, and then we're going to go here and we can go here. And then we'll duplicate the page. And then we'll do the same thing and we'll go over to the next one. That is this one. Nope. It should be right here. And then see how it's sometimes hard. So I'll go down here, especially when you get down like to see right here. You can't get the one that's down in the center, so you have to go in here and find it. So you're just going to do that and duplicate it all the way around. And then once you do, you're going to get in here. And the other thing I do believe I did. Let's go grab a page from the other one. Projects. Oh, you making me start all over? You're a little. So let's grab a page. Let's do like a half a one and see where we're at. Come on. So here's half a one done right here. So I don't think I animated these. Yes, I did. Let's see. I put a fade on each one of these. I think on enter. Just yeah. So each one that I uploaded, when I put the transparency back up, I put it on enter. So that's how that would look for that. So that's how that one went. So once you get all the way around and get it back up, is like the. I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna do it all the way, just for the fact that it is very pulsy when you look at it, and people that have epilepsy or tendency to have seizures or stuff, it might not be a good idea. So there's that one little blurb in the front, and you know which one I'm talking about. It is the one that looks like a ticker tape. A ticker. I don't know what you want to call it. You can name it if you want to. I don't know how to name it. And then the last part. What is the last part that we did with that in my method to madness? Yeah, that was the last part of it. So that was the three things that I did with that. Um, I created the original one, and then I took it and then I did. So we also did this with the swirl. But if you notice, my swirl kind of looked weird just because um, yeah, so this is already on rotate because I was just playing around with it, so you can see right here, excuse me, that these aren't long enough. So if you're going to do a whole picture, I think these would be cooler on maybe a short. So like honestly, if I was really going to use this for something, I think I would take uh this and maybe do something like this. Let's take it out here, duplicate that, flip it. Nope, vertical. Flip it, put it this way, and then what I would do, if you downloaded it and put it in a mobile thing, all this would be cut off anyway. So, and then I would go, let's see some real time playing around. I don't know. All my squares lately are rounded corners. I don't want rounded corners. Stop giving me rounded corners. All right. And then I need this. I want this black. Come on, give me a color. And then put that here like so. Go down like this and cover this up. Make a copy. Come on. I hate that you gotta always click out of this stuff. Duplicate this. Put it over here like so. And then I'll give that a little more room. I'm not being easy. I'm not being very even. Even. I'm doing very good saying that. But see, and then you got that. Then I covered it up a little bit, y'all. But so the final part of the design that I did was all the ones moving off. So as you can see, I don't know which direction I went in, but the way I did it, so it came in this way and then I took it off the other way. So how I did that was I just took them out and I took them all the way off. See, I've got enough on the page right here that I can do that with that. And then what you want to do is you want to go and duplicate that page like so, and then do the next one and scoot it off the page. But make sure you don't scoot it completely off the page where this is not showing. So we're going to do a couple more, duplicate the page, and then you're going to take that off like so. Now what I did for this and this one, and I think maybe these two, is I had to keep a teeny bit of the tip on the page, because if you take it completely off the page, then it disappears. It's gone. So you got to keep something on the page for it to do what we need it to do. So we'll do one more, we'll duplicate it again, and we'll pull like so. See how you can't, if you take it off the page, once you click out of it, that is gone. So I just kept the teensiest little bit of the tip on the page for these side ones. So that's how they were on there. So, and then in between, you want your match and move. And let's see the timing on that. Let's put it at 0.3 maybe for all of those. Let's try that. And then we're going to go into our match and move and make sure it's the duration is as much as you can get on there. And we're going to apply it between all the pages. And I'm going to just show you that little, how that starts off. And see how it's going way too fast. So one, we're going to need to up our duration, and we need to, so we can get more match and move on it, so it'll be slower. So if you need more match and move, you need to like stretch your things out so you can have more timing on them, and then see how you can get more seconds or parts of seconds to make that animation go slower. So you want to go up as far as you can on that. And it's still, so I want to bop it up on apply it between all pages, and then what I want to do is you can see it's slowly now moving off like so. And you just do that all the way around until it's gone. And that's how you do that part. Like I said, y'all are the designers. This is just my evolution of my brain fart one afternoon sitting on my couch playing with my dog in my lap with the TV going. So, I mean, this is what I do when I sit on the couch and do nothing. I sit on Canva and be like, ooh, what is in my head? What pops into my head? And then I start like playing around. And sometimes I can't create what I want to. And sometimes it comes out halfway decent. Sometimes it comes out really good. I just don't know until I try. But I always try. So that's my advice. Always try. And I'm glad y'all stopped by. And I love you guys. And I hope to see you the next go around. Please leave some love in the comments. Any questions in the comments. And if you know me and you have any questions and you're on my Facebook and follow me on Facebook, you know I am there to answer and help you out any way possible if I can. So until next time, I love you guys. Bye.